YouTube, man? It's your boy, Nappy MJ. This is my Carnival cruise review. It's a whole review on my trip. If I was you, I'd stay tuned and watch the whole video because especially if this is your first time, if it's not your first time, because you might learn something you didn't know. You get what I'm saying? So watch the whole video and we just gonna get right on to it, man. The first thing I say you have to do, like the first thing, if you don't got about $3,000 to $4,000, if you're not a big, plan the trip out like about 6 months to a year before actually going on it. Like if you're doing it for your so the next thing up, man, is like whether you're gonna be driving to the terminal, whether you're gonna be taking an Uber or you're gonna be flying out. Now, if you're gonna be driving to the terminal, everybody that I know, like, they just had to pay extra like 20 to, I think it was about $20 a day to leave their car at the terminal. If you stay close to a terminal like me, I could drive down to downtown Charleston and pay an Uber guy $50 and jump on a cruise ship. But I would rather went to Miami, or I had rather gone to Miami. I don't regret it. Went to Miami for now. The airport finessed me. I had very little time. If it's your first time, bring a carry-on bag. I had to learn the hard way. Bring a carry-on bag, because me, if you part of my channel, you follow my channel, I'm like a little bit big on fashion. So that being said, I packed my bag and got to the airport. They said it was too heavy. Now, mind you, 2 bags, I think you pay $50 a bag or something like that. So to carry an extra bag is $50. My bag weighed too much. They charged me $100. And I literally, so if you're flying, bring a carry-on. Now, if you're flying and you deciding like whether you're gonna Uber, you don't have to Uber. Carnival actually had a booth. Me, I wasn't expecting it. Got off the plane. I've never flown before. Oh my God, Miami's airport is huge. Like, I promise you, I felt like I was walking for an hour trying to find a baggage claim. I was like, man, I had to have had to. There's no way they would make you walk this far to get your bag. Bruh, like, if I would have to book a flight close to like the time you had to be there, like, bro, I probably would have missed it. Like, the airport is huge. Like, man, I think I had like a long time to walk around the airport before I actually got on the plane. Like, my flight, I think I got to Miami like around like 7 o'clock. I didn't have to be on the ship till 3 o'clock. Man, I sat at like the bar and I was like, yo, like, I'm about to get drunk before I even get on this ship. Till the lady wrote me the receipt for the drink I got, and it was $20. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I bought a drink package. I'll be alright. I'll wait till I get on the ship to drink. My homeboy, he got on the plane. Oh, like when he finally, because he missed his flight. When he got on the next flight, he got on the bus too. It was $20. They book it to your room. Like, I told him, I was like, hey, I'm going on the Sunshine. She was like, yeah, you good. She showed her my information. She charged it to my room. Now I'm booked in the room. The first thing I'm gonna say is Carnival, like, y'all, like, they finesse. Like, when you looking at the rooms, like the pricing and all that, they got one price. But until you check out, you're not gonna know that you're paying for 2 people. So whatever price you see or you think you're gonna be paying, you gotta double that, because there's no minimum. There's a minimum of 2 people. So whatever price is on that room is double that. It's the only thing. I was like, what? And me, I tried, like, the first time I did, I was trying to do it at the last minute. So that kind of messed me up. Like, so whatever price you see, just know that it's going to double. Like, my room was $700. I'm going to say it was $700. After I was done paying, it was like $1,400. The price is right here. I'll leave the price up. All right, next we're gonna talk about the rooms. Now I think there's like four different type of rooms you could get. The cheapest one I'm gonna say is the jail cell room. The second one I'm gonna say is the jail cell with the window. Then you got the balcony. Then you got the suite. Me, I asked around before I got mines, and I had some people saying, "Hey, you're not going to be in a room like that. Just get the cheapest room you can get." Then I had other people saying, "Get the balcony." Now, the person that told me to get the balcony was an actual female. The other two people that said get the jail cell were guys. When I got to the room on the cruise ship, now I got on the cruise ship early. I was there early. So I didn't even get to go straight to my room. I had to wait for them to bring everybody their bags, and you just had to wait. But yeah. So get to the room. The room was small. I'm not gonna lie, the room was small. I got on the balcony. It was just a basic balcony. So I didn't trip about it. Now, when I started to mingle on the ship and start to talk to people that got the jail cells, their room was bigger. Like, that's the only thing that I thought was a ripoff because I paid more for my room. I get a smaller room, but there's a balcony on my room. You feel me? So I thought that was weird. Um, but if you're a single person or you're going with a girl, I would suggest you get a balcony, especially if you're going to be in the room a little bit chilling. Because for me, like, everybody said you're not going to be in the room. Like, bro, if my room don't have no windows, like, bro, I'm not going to be in the room either. But there's time that you're going to be, like, for me, there was, like, I'm not going to be out the whole time. Like, no, I'm not going to be out the whole time. Like, no, you're going to be in that room chilling for a second. And when you do, if you got the extra money, I would say get the balcony. Also, I'm gonna give y'all a tip now. I'm probably messing myself up, especially if I get a bunch of views on this video. But when you booking your room, everybody always talks about getting seasick and feeling the rocking on the boat. Now I ask questions. I ask a lot of questions before I book or pay for this cruise. I was told don't get your room on the front or the back of the boat because that's where all the motion gonna be at. You gonna be seasick, and the whole time you sleeping, you gonna be feeling that boat rock. Get in the middle. Also, when you get in your room, get it closer to the elevator. Now, me, like, Apple Watch was going crazy with the activities, like with the walking. Like, I was doing record numbers. I was doing record numbers walking all over that ship, like literally doing record numbers. So, and I had it close to the elevator. Get your room closer to the elevator. So when you get out your room, you can hop on the elevator and go where you got to go at. Another thing I'm going to say is get your room closer to the top. Like, I think I got mine on 8. Everything was on the 9th floor. Like there was parties going on the 9th, food on the 9th. So if the elevator's backed up, you only got to walk one flight of stairs. So I would say get your room closer to the elevator and closer to the top. Book it early so you can get the room that you want. Now, the next thing I'm going to discuss is the drink package. Whether you should get the drink package or not, that's totally up to you. I'm going to say if you're a drinker, get the drink package. But the only thing is, if you get the drink package, you actually got to get the drink package for each person in your room over the age of 21. Like, that's supposed to help stop, I guess that's supposed to help stop people from sharing. But I'm going to tell you like this. Me, I went by myself. I had to pay the double price. Like, I'm 2 people. When I got on that ship, I was drunk from the first day to the last day. I was drunk. I was drunk the whole time. Now, it's a minimum of 15 drinks. The total price was about like $400 for, I did a 3-day cruise. It was like $400. My partner, he did not do the drink package. He regretted it. Me, I'm on this cruise. Anybody I wanted to have a drink, I got my drink. Tip that bartender good. A little $5, a little something. Buy your person, anybody you meet, you talking to, you get them a drink too. I cannot drink 15 drinks in a day. Like, I cannot. I was drunk the whole time. So, me, I know before they were saying the drink package was cheaper than that. I heard it was like $100 for the whole time. Bruh, if I go to a bar, I'm going to, like, and I drink 15 drinks, I'm going to spend way more than $400 at that bar. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, I guess about like $60 a night after taxes was $100 a night, something like that. It's $400. Did not regret it. If you got the money, get the drink package. If you're going, the other thing was the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, you could pay for it, I guess, when you get on the cruise, because when you get on the cruise and you figure out you don't have no service, they got it to where you could do something. You could go on the Hub app and go ahead and pay for the Wi-Fi, or you could go to guest services and pay for the Wi-Fi. So guest service, when you first get on the cruise, everybody's at the guest service desk. The best time I've seen to go to the guest service desk is late at night, when everybody sleep. That's the best time to go to guest services. But me, I would just go ahead and get the Wi-Fi. If you think you're not going to need it, that's you. The thing you might want to do is, I talked to one dude, he's from New York. He was basically telling me, like, you could buy day passes from your phone carrier. He said it was like $10 or $15 a day. Because when you get on that island, yeah, Wi-Fi cut off too. So he was like, he bought the day pass. So if he wanted to call his wife on the island, he could have called his wife on the island. So if I was you, whatever your cell phone provider is, I will call him and see if I get the day pass for, like, being out of town. You're on the ship, like, the whole time you're on this ship, whether you're single or you're with your mate, like, this is like 51st dates with whoever you with. If you're single and you meet somebody on the ship, you could take them on like 10 different dates. Like, I'm on this ship, there's comedy shows, they got glow stick parties, they got clubs at night. Like, it's almost like it's always something going on the ship. You could get massages, like, it's endless. Like, I can't even name everything. Every time I look, it was something going on. Like, me, I was drunk. I made a lot of friends. I make a lot of friends when I'm drunk. Like, I'm walking on the ship, guys like, hey, you going to the comedy show tonight? Hey, you know they got a glow stick party? They had a headphone party. It was like, hey, you going to the headphone party? Like, every time I look, it was something to do. Like, if you single and you meet a guy or a girl on the ship, like, y'all can go on as many dates as y'all want, like, back to back. If you bring your girl, like the money is well worth it if you know how to maneuver through everything. Try to see what's going on the ship. There's things always going on the ship. I promise you, this is like the perfect date. The perfect date. Like, the perfect, like, it's, you could go on 5 dates in one day. Like, it might seem like a good bit of money you spending, is well worth it. Between, like, chilling on the balcony, oh my god, there's so much things to do. Like, you got to look at, like, the itinerary. I guess go to guest services, go on the Hub app, whatever you got to do to figure out what's going on. Find out what. Now, getting off the ship, if you want to get off the ship and go on the island, maybe you're just going to walk around. But if you got the extra little money, I would say book some excursions, because between the dates you got on the ship, they also got things to do off the ship. You can either book it through Carnival, which I personally didn't do. I didn't even book it. I seen there was a website where you could book things on, and when I got on the island, I went through the people on the island. And when you get on that island, like I went to Nassau. Nassau, like I'm from South Carolina. Nassau, like not to be racist, black people everywhere is hustlers. Like when I got off the ship, they was there. Like they was there trying to get that money. Like, oh, I got the 4-wheeler, I got the scooter, I got this little cart you could drive all day. Act like I ain't want nothing. Shit, my man taught me into getting a scooter for the whole day for like I think it was like 100 and some change. I drove around the whole island for the whole day. I've been riding around Nassau. Nassau, that's a friendly place, man. It was nice. Everything's there, like food. Like if you're trying to take pictures for your Instagram or whatever, you go on the island, get you something, buy you something to eat. Like me, when I went to Nassau, I got on a jet ski car. Now that was pretty expensive. I seen it online. And I was like, I think it was like 150 for 15 minutes or some crazy shit.
I'm out chill with Brought it to the water sport, man. Y'all fuck with him.
D-boy all the way.
D-boy all the way, man. Yeah, we out here.
30 minutes. It was like $300, somewhere around there. I didn't book it online. When I got there, I drove around the island. I asked him, I was like, yo, where's the jet ski car? Where's the jet ski car? He was like, the island ain't but so big. It was like, drive that way.
Yeah, that way.
Found it. Booked it. It's a nice experience. But if you get on the jet car, before you get on the jet car, they did not have the jet car on like full throttle. Like he put that thing on turtle. I didn't know it was on turtle, so when I'm driving it, it wasn't really that fast. Me, I'd rather drive a jet ski than that jet car, but it was a nice experience, you know, like first time just to do it, just to say you done it. So the jet car was cool. You know, they had like, there's different things you could do. I think the pig thing, swimming with the pigs, I think that's kind of weird. But yeah, like there's lots of things to do on the island. If you book your excursions through Carnival, you can get your like money back, or you get what I'm saying? Like it's more safe. So, but me, I went to the island and I paid with cash. I was skeptical about carrying cash because I'm not from that island, but there wasn't no funny things going on. Like everybody was nice, everybody was cool. Every island I was on, it was cool. I booked excursions in Nassau, and I booked it in Turks and Caicos. When I was in Turks and Caicos, like they was really trying to get me to get that the golf cart. I was like, no. My homeboy, he was like, man, you might as well just get the golf cart. I said, no, man, let's get the 4-wheeler. The 4-wheeler's over there. We didn't book our 4-wheeler experience through Carnival. We booked it through some, like, islanders. Like, the people on that island, too, like, they was hustlers. Like, they was trying to get us. Like, they was really trying to get us in Turks and Caicos. So we found a guy. We just walked a little bit further. And it was a guy under the tent. They wasn't hustling or nothing. They wasn't running up to you trying to get you to get it. But we did a 4-wheeler tour, and that was like way better than going on a golf cart all day. Like I was kind of skeptical about it. I was like, 4-wheeler tour? It's like, I don't want to do no tour. Like I want to drive around the island. But we followed him. He took us to some food trucks. Like he had some perfect spots to stop and take pictures. We went to stores. We had kids, bought some bracelets. The kids had bracelets to sell. They had their food trucks, restaurants where you get jerk chicken and oxtail and things like that. He stopped us by like a waterfall, like not a waterfall, but like a over the hill type thing. I'll put a picture up. It was a lot of things that like it was fun, man. Like it was fun. But if you do the 4-wheeler tour, Get your little poo shiesty mask. Bring you a poo shiesty or a scarf or something, because when I had to follow behind, bruh, on that four wheeler, rocks and stuff was hitting me in the face the whole time. Like I had to, instead of riding behind him, I had to ride on the side of him. So if you go on a four wheeler tour, or you planning, even if you don't think you're doing no excursion, bring you a poo shiesty mask, like the little ski mask that everybody been wearing through COVID. Get a little poo shiesty. Also, like Turks and Caicos, the same spot that I bought the drink from when I was at the airport, they had it at Turks and Caicos. And as soon as you walk in, it was a party. Like it was like a big pool, everybody dancing, having fun. They had drinks. Now, all the drinks that you get when you're on these islands is not free. Like you got to pay for them. Like your drink pass is not buying these drinks. But it was lit. Like everybody's on the, like having a pool party, or you could go on the beach at Turks and Caicos. They got a bunch of gift shops, so it was a little bit more, like, I guess, less hood. Like Nassau had more of a hood feel to it when you got there. Was everybody hustling, and the middle island was like, I think it was Princess Keys, and that was just basically like Carnival's island. That was a waste of my time. Like, I know there was people that said they played basketball there. You could rent like a little turtle hut for like $40. After that, you just spending money on drinks, and it's really not a real island. I think it's like a made island from Carnival, like just to see you went somewhere else. Me personally, I wish I would have stayed on the boat. That Princess Cay was not worth it. Like Princess Cays was not worth it. Nassau was cool, and Turks and Caicos was cool. Princess Cays, I wish I would have stayed on the ship and just chilled out. Now the food on the ship, like they have a buffet. The buffet food, it really wasn't. It really wasn't all that. In the morning, they had lumpy grits. Yeah, lumpy. I had lumpy grits in the morning. Um, it was like it was okay. Some of the foods was okay. You gotta go through the buffet lines and try to find something you like. They had different lines with different things in it, but you can always count on room service when you get in your room. By the phone, they have room service. You could order you something better. You just have to pay for it. But the food that's included with the cruise is almost like cafeteria, like school lunch, like a school lunch buffet type thing. Probably a little bit better, probably a little bit worse, but that's the vibes it was given. You also could book you like a good like steak and lobster, surf and turf, salads, different type of things. If you go on the Hub app, which is Carnival's app, and you could reserve your spot like at a nice restaurant on the ship and get you something good to eat. Like me, I didn't really like. I was all over the place. I was drunk all over the place, turned up, having fun. But when it was time to eat, I only ate one, actually, like one nice steak and lobster type of meal, and it cost me. It was like $20, but it was better. Like it was better than the buffet food. But I was eating buffet food. The best thing they have for that buffet food was the pizza. And like when it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and you just leaving the club, the pizza spot's the only thing open, and you can also use the phone and call guest services, and they'll bring you up some wings or things like that. You just gotta pay for it. They're gonna charge it to your room. The last day, you wanna go to guest services, pay off your balance, see how much your balance is, pay it off, and tell them you're gonna leave the tip in the room. If not, I think they're gonna charge you like $200 to $300. I don't know. This was my first cruise. I didn't let it get there, but everybody, like that told me, it was like everybody said the same thing. Tell them you gonna leave the tip. So that's what I did, and I think I left them like $50 or something like that. But it was better than, you get what I'm saying, like. But they do a good job though. Like every day I came back to my room, bed was made, and they had like animals folded up with the towels, and like room services was good. So I appreciate that. And like, if I was you, just bring some extra money because they got gift shops on the cruise. Like if you rich, like they got Gucci bags and there's watches and there's all type of different things that you could buy when they open up that gift shop. So yeah, that's my Carnival cruise review. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I would definitely be going on another cruise soon. I'm itching. It's been 2 months and I'm still itching to go on another one. I enjoyed it. Got any questions? Ask me down in the comment section below. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Not the channel, but the channel. I got more hot things coming y'all way.